they wanted their name on those buildings not because they wanted the fame, but they wanted to show their children the importance of giving and supporting Jewish educational institutions, because these institutions are the future of the Jewish people.
Charlie and Penny Shuman have been a gentle force in the community, leading with passion and setting a standard for exemplary philanthropy. Like the late Nate Benderson, they have touched many lives.
Really appreciate being chosen for the Nate Benderson Award, because he was a great guy who did a lot for our community.
We're happy that we can slightly follow in his footsteps, because we certainly can't match Nate Benderson. No one can, but honored that they're giving us such a wonderful award.
Charlie's parents, Peretz and Chaika, and his sister Fega, survived a series of pogroms in Ukraine and came to America in 1922 with dreams of a better life. They called Buffalo home, and over the years welcomed 3 sons to the family: Hi, Charlie, and Irv.
My parents also were ardent Zionists. They loved Israel. My mother was a pioneer woman. We were just taught with great Jewish values.
From a rag peddler to a multinational plastic recycler.
My father fondly remembers and recalls how he would go with his father in the horse and buggy and paddle rags, calling rags through the streets of East Buffalo, and they would sell them to the paper mills. And when they got a little money, they bought a plot of land and they had a junkyard, and they started recycling all kinds of corrugated and metals. And eventually, my father and my Uncle Jaime were partners together with my grandfather, and eventually they bought him out. And before you knew it, Shuman Plastics came to be.
Penny is a first-generation Jewish American. Her father came from Canada and her mom Hungary.
My parents had a more secure background. They were charitable, they were poor. None of us grew up in wealth. I didn't know as a young girl that we were poor, but we were. When we met, we wanted our kids to know who they were Jewishly.
And as they raised their 3 sons, they kept their values grounded in Jewish wisdom.
They've given us tremendous guidance, a lot of great life skills, a wonderful upbringing, and a real sense of belonging to a community beyond a family, and a sense of responsibility, not only to our family and the people that surround us, but to our local community, Jewishly and beyond.
Investing in Jewish education has always been their focus.
I guess my earliest recollection is the temples that we went to and the Kadima school that I went to. And they were always very involved in that and in fundraising for such things, as well as the JCC, and when they expanded and built the new building. And they've always been very charitable and giving and involved.
As Charlie and Penny are leading by example, a trail of inspiration follows.
I have found that Charlie's been an exceptional friend, and that he always did the right thing. And sometimes when a person is doing the right thing, you say, you know what? I have to do the right thing too. So he put me on the right path a long time ago.
They're very charitable, that's number 1. Number 2, they're good to the community. Number 3, they're good family people. I mean, all the characteristics that they have, everybody should emulate.
As the family grew, most importantly, they have imparted their commitment to their children and grandchildren.
Penny and Charlie, you're doing a great job with your family, with the boys, not just being involved with the community, but you're getting them involved as well, which is very, very admirable.
So as their niece, I was really fortunate. I grew up together with my siblings, my sisters and my brother, and my parents, my father, Itzi of blessed memory, who was Charlie's brother. We shared Shabbat meals, we shared holiday meals, and the discussion was so often about Jewish issues and the future of our people and the safety of Israel. And it was these values that shaped all of us, and particularly for me, it shaped my direction and what I do today.
Charlie and Penny have never forgotten the past, and now their legacy lives on through their family and throughout their community.
What's next? I'd like to just be able to continue to do what we're doing and to be able to enjoy our children and their spouses are equally as wonderful. And our grandchildren growing up would be nice. That would be a blessing.
And we hope we've made an impact on the Jewish community of Buffalo.
Yes.
We congratulate Charles and Penny Shuman on receiving this year's Nathan Benderson Community Leadership Award.